was standing in the middle of the drawing room with a pale yet steady face. When I appeared in the doorway, she grew flustered and I hurried to her. I thought that she would give me her hand, but instead she stopped, breathing heavily, her thin arms hanging lifelessly. Just in the very pose she used to stand in as a young girl when she went to the middle of the ballroom to sing. But the look on her face was quite different. Pierre sniffed as he looked at her, but he didn't speak. Till then he had reproached her, tried to despise her, but now he felt such pity for her. There was no room in his soul for reproach. Yes, I will tell him to forgive you, but he gave me your letters.
No, I know that all is over. I know that it never can be. But still I am tormented by the wrongs I've done him. Tell him that I beg him to forgive. Forgive me for everything.
Yes, I will tell him everything. But I should like to know one thing. Did you love that bad man?
Don't call him bad. But I don't know. I don't know at all.
She began to cry, and a greater sense of pity, tenderness and love overflowed Pierre's heart. He felt the tears begin to trickle underneath his spectacles, and he hoped that no one would see. We won't speak of it anymore. We won't speak of it, my dear. But one thing I beg of you, consider me your friend, and if you ever need help, or simply to open your heart to someone, not now, but when your mind is clear, think of me. Pierre grew confused.
Don't speak to me like that. I am not worth it.
Stop! 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 You have your whole life before you.
Before me,
If I were not myself, but the brightest, handsomest, best man on earth, and if I were free, I would get down on my knees this minute and ask you for your hand and for your love.
And for the first time in many days, I weep tears of gratitude, tears of tenderness, tears of thanks. And glancing at Pierre, oh, I leave the room smiling.
And restraining tears of tenderness, tears of joy which choke me, I throw my fur coat on my shoulders, unable to find the sleeves. Outside my great broad chest breathes in deep the air with joy, despite the 10 degrees of frost, and I get into my sleigh. Where to now? Where can I go now? Not to the club, not to pay calls. Mankind seems so pitiful, so poor, compared to that softened, grateful last glance she gave me through her tears.
It was clear and cold above the dirty streets, above the black roofs, stretched the dark, starry sky.
This vast firmament open to my eyes, wet with tears.
And there in the middle, above Brzezinski Boulevard, surrounded and sprinkled on all sides of stars, shines the great comet of 1812, the brilliant comet of 1812.
The comet said to portend a and the end of the world. But for me, the comet brings no fear. No, I gaze joyfully, and this bright star, having traced its parabola with inexpressible speed through immeasurable space, seems suddenly to have stopped, like an arrow piercing the earth. Stopped for me. It seems to me that this comet feels me, feels my softened and uplifted soul, and my newly melted heart now blossoming into